In this video, we're going to VOD review some of my games from Div 4, and I'm going to teach you guys everything you need to know to qualify out of these lower divisions. So as you can see, we placed 52nd, and to qual, you needed top 200, so we easily qualified through this. So today, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of these games, probably this first place here, another win, a second place, and maybe the third place as well. So in this first game, we're just going to skip past the whole of the early and mid game, and the reason for this is because we were W keying. And a lot of you guys watching this, you're not going to be that good, you won't be able to W key these lobbies, and I don't want you to W key these lobbies. If you actually want to qualify, you have to just play placement, play for endgame, and just sit in a box. So I'll give you a quick rundown of what we actually did and what our strategy was. We landed up here, this little spot here. There's about 15 chests there. It's normally uncontested. And then we just W keyed anywhere like around here. And then once we get a good enough loot, we play for endgame. Now, for you guys watching, I'd suggest you land somewhere low key. So like a spot like this, maybe somewhere over here. Just find somewhere low key where you're going to be unconned. Land there, get your loot, get all your mats, rotate round to the dead side, and then just play for the win every game. Especially in Div 5, as kills don't have any points, so you might as well just play for the win every game. So now going into this end game, because we were just fighting, we don't have the best loot. Like, our guns are good, our heals are okay, but we only have 2 crash pads. So we're in need of a refresh, so we'll have to get that pretty soon. And we just make the call, just rotate up here, get into the new zone. It was pretty close, so very easy rotate there. And now we can just sit here for a while and look for a kill. So I'm just spraying teams around us, looking for opportunities. Not being too aggressive, as we do still have a load of mats and 2 crash pads. So we can easily get a refresh later on in the game. The 7th zone pulls, and it is a max pull. All the way down here towards the dead side. I make the call, let's rotate early. So we use a crash pad here. Probably went a little bit too high. Could have been shot out of the sky. It worked out all good. We were able to just run through here and get ahead of everyone else. And the reason we went early there is so that we only had to use 1 crash pad. Now that we're ahead of everyone else, we can sort of just run around here and get to the zone without having to waste another crash pad, as we only have 1 left. Now, with these edge map zones, you can gamble on the fact that it's not going to pull down here. Because there's the ocean here, it's unlikely it's going to pull towards the ocean. So we just take the risk, box up on the edge up here, as there is a higher chance that the zone pulls anywhere up here. And like I said, we take the risk, the zone pulls to us. So pretty good zone here for us. Now we have the time to just sit and wait. We can look front side and try and look for a kill. So if you're ever in need of a refresh, always look in front of you where the new zone is, because loads of people are going to be going towards that area. If you and your teammate can both like spray them in the back together, maybe get someone really weak, and then you can jump on them and fight them. Like we see here, these teams are fighting on front side. So we're going to look at this, and I see that this wall is weak here, so just get ready. I spray through, and we've hit that guy really hard. And we need the refresh, so we're going to jump down onto this. Make sure to box up around me, and just start fighting it. Lovely piece there. Hit the guy 100. And then my teammate is down here on the right, attacking from a different angle, and he's able to get the kill. So that's another thing. Make sure you guys are fighting from different angles. Sometimes it's okay to be together, but in most fights, you want to be pressuring from different angles. So now we've got like 2 or 3 bodies in here from that fight as well. So we're able to get a decent refresh off of this. We do have to fight this team off of it so we can actually get the loot. But now after that, we're pretty stacked. You see, I've got 1,000 mats, 4 crash pads. My teammate's got 555, 2 fizzes. Now we just have to set up a crash pad real quick and get into this next zone. So just like that, we're going into moving zones with really good loot and really good mats. And you guys can get into the same position as well, even without fighting and W keying for kills and loot. You can just play out your drop spot, go to dead side, get all the loot you need, and then just wait and play out the game. So right now, I'm looking up at high ground, seeing if I can chop them. We're pretty confident in Div 4. We know we're better than these players, so we want to send high every game and play for the win. If you guys aren't as good, you don't want to send high, you're not too confident, that's completely fine. Play mid-ground, play it out, maybe carry medkits as well. You can play heal off at the end and win the heal off or win the game that way. But for me, our strategy was to take height, especially with the crash pads being added back. This is how we do it. So I'm chopping out high ground here. We see them fall, but they do have crash pads, so they don't die. And off of that, we're just going to chill, right? We're not going to go for it. It's a bit early to go for it. We're basically just conditioning the high ground team, making them waste mats, and just preparing to take it later on. Now, once you get to the zone, let's say you've just tarped in, there's loads of people around you. As soon as you get there and you've tarped in, look around you. People are going to be scuffed. People are going to be on your walls. They're not going to realize it's your wall. People are going to be fighting next to you. You can awareness check them so easily and get easy refresh kills just like this right here. See, this guy has no clue that we're there, and we get the freest kill. I'm just going to tap the fizz, and we're going to make our way to zone. Saving the crash pads here. Just bounce our heads with the fizz. Okay, we're getting into those final 2 zones now. And look at our mats. We both have 5 and 600. We're probably one of the most stacked teams in this lobby. Tap the fizz. Jump to front side. Elevate onto a high layer, as we are planning to go for high ground soon. We look up. We see that high ground is on wood, which normally means they don't have many mats. If we take a look at this team up here, they both have less than 10 builds. So, of course, they have no mats. We see them on wood. And this is our opportunity to go up for the high ground. So we tap the fizz. Place a ramp out here. Throw the crash pad onto it. Probably could have been better the way we did it. If we were in a better lobby, if these guys were good, they would have shot the crash pad here. The best way to actually do it would be if we were underneath them, like down here, where they couldn't see us. But either way, it worked out. This team up here wasn't very good. And this is how you do it. You place the crash pad, you tap the fizz, and then you just sprint onto it. And you go straight up in the sky. And the team on high ground just dropped. They gave it up for free because they didn't have any mats left. And now from here, it's a very easy win. Build our way across. I'm spraying as my teammate only has double pump. So I've got to do all the pressure here. Just constantly spraying. Right here, I hear someone crash pad out into storm. And I get an easy kill. You know, I'm just spraying. I'm telling my teammate, keep fizzing us so we can't get chopped and die to full. And now it's the final couple teams. We just have to drop down and fight. 2v1. Easy win here. We just drop down. We go to my teammate's POV as he actually gets the kill. He drops down. Max pump. And we win the game. Into the next game now, and we've skipped past the mid game. Going into end game, this is the loadout. I've got 6 crash pads, I've got a full fizz, minis, good mats, and same on my teammate. He's got good mats, good heals, and we're chilling. So make sure you guys go into end game with good loot, and the game will be so easy to play out. So the 7th zone pools, setting up the crash pad here, tapping the fizz, and we're getting ready to go. We do have to pause here as it goes up the hill, but it's actually good to pause on these rotates so you can scout ahead again, see what's around you, see which way is the best way to go. And another reason why we waited is we wanted the zone to open up more. That way we could land back here on the dead side with not many people around us. So that's what we do. We hit the crash pad. We go as far as we can, all the way over here, into the dead side. So the 8th zone is just pulled, and we're kind of close to it, so we can sit here for a minute, wait for the zone to open up, and then we rotate towards it. Once again, just tap the fizz, throw down a crash pad, and get an easy rotate. And while I'm in the air, this is what you guys need to do. If you're the IGL, you rotate first. While you're in the sky using the crash pad, you mark where you're landing. Make sure you do that. Mark where you land. That way your teammate can land with you. See, we get together and we're on each other the whole time. We're staying together as a team. And now we sit here, we look forward, almost get some kills here. But we're not able to find anything. Now the 9th zone pulls. It pulls really far, all the way across the zone. So we have to go early here. Do a crash pad. No fizz, as we don't need to go too far. We just hit the crash pad, get to front side, and box up. Now we wait for the zone to get towards us, like on our back. Throw down the crash pad, and then we rotate. And this time, landing on a high layer. Now we're looking up at high ground. I see that they've just built it, so I chop them. Don't get any value out of that, really. We're not able to go up for it yet, and they just reconnected. But I'm still looking for it, like I said in the previous game. Our playstyle and our strategy was get some loot, play out the game, look for high ground in the final few zones. Also, another tip, if you're trying to make it out of Div 4, Div 5, whatever it is, make sure you have a game plan. Make sure you know where you're landing, where you're rotating, what loot you're going to carry, how you're going to play end game. Like, all of these things need to be taken into consideration when you're making a good game plan. Hit the crash pad there. Land in a box. Full box. Dead. Get the spaz and a bunch of loot there. And now we just tap the fizz and we run ahead with the fizz. You see we're layering up here, just like you saw in the last game. We're getting onto these higher layers, that way we can take high ground. We've still got really good mats. I have 70 builds. He's got 40. Probably more than the team on height. And now I'm like, alright, let's just go for it. We want to win the game. We have to take high ground. They've probably got less mats than us. Let's just do the crash pad play. So I throw the crash pad, sprint up, hit this guy for almost 100. My teammate's over there fighting the other guy. And they just give it up. We go up above them, and we take the high ground. With crash pads being in the meta, the best time to take high ground is in these last two zones, 11th and 12th zone. If you take it before that, it's quite easy for people just to come up and grief you and jump on you, like we've done to these teams. But if you take it towards the end, everyone's going to be shambles, and no one's really going to be able to hold it or take it from you. So now it's just the same as the last game. We're up here, we're spraying down, and we're just getting the freest win. Now we're into the final 2v2. Actually a 2v1, because one of them died in Storm. We drop down, and the guy crash pads away into Storm. Easiest win ever. The guy's dead in Storm. And we win the game. So into the next game now, and this one was a bit different. We didn't W key too much in the mid game. As you see, we've only got 2 kills each. And the reason for this is because we were into the last like half an hour of the tournament. We had to play our games out, so we couldn't really die in the mid game because we wanted to play this one out and then play another one out after this. So taking a look at the loadouts, once again, very stacked. Good mats, good heals, got the 6 crash pads. My teammate, good heals, good mats, and we're chilling. We're in 7th zone, and we're playing endgame. So we don't really need anything. We've got our kills, we've got the surge. All we do for this whole zone is just sit in the box and wait. And then we set up the crash pad, and my teammate is just following me. If we take a look at his POV, he's always following me. Make sure we land close to each other. Box up. And he's right on me. 9th zone pulls, and it pulls towards us. So we're able to sit here for a bit, and wait for this zone to open up, and then we can crash pad later on. You see, I'm making a box there where we can throw the crash pad. And we're also going to be able to look front side here for any kills. We see these people fighting, so take a look over here. So now I'm looking back, seeing what everyone's doing behind us. I'm mostly looking at the zone, waiting for it to reach us. And then we can rotate. Because I want to be one of the last people to go so we can't get shot in the back. Have to edit the cone out fully because of this cone in front of us. You see that? If I only did a ramp with this cone edit above us, then we might have like bumped into that. So right here, I want to go high. So I just get rid of the cone. And then we go high. You see, I mark where I want to land. And then my teammate's able to land right with me. So something very bad is about to happen. And I didn't even do anything. I didn't press anything. Don't start flaming me in the comments. Just watch what happens. So we see I'm in the box down here. The wire, the cable thing is up here. And somehow, put it in slow motion, I just phase through a cone. And now I'm on the rail. How has that even happened? Like, what is the point of these rails, by the way? Why are they in the game? Because I don't think I've ever used one in a good way. Anyway, I get extremely unlucky and lucky at the same time. Just watch what happens. 2 HP. I survive on 2 health because the zone luckily pulls to where the rail sent me. So I'm here. I'm just making space. Trying not to die. My teammate, the absolute GOAT, gets to me straight away. And now we're together. I'm healing up. And we're preparing for the rotate. Somehow I've survived that. And now we're able to go on and play this game out. If I had died there on the rail, we might not have actually qualled. Because we still clutch up like another 40 points in this game. Anyway, crash pad to low ground. We're on front side low ground. We're going to tarp and claim this area. He's splitting me mats so I can keep building. And now we're in the zone. We can just wait here. Zone pool's kind of back, so we're able to go up here into the old builds. But I'm noticing that it pulls like to the left through here, like through all of these old builds. And I don't think we're going to be able to get through there. So we have to go out and up and over. So I tried to do the crash pad thing here like we've seen in the previous 2 games where we go to height. But then I noticed there's builds above us. So we can't actually use it there. Throw another one here. And then we managed to do it. Kind of. Get up and over. Survive on 12 health. Can't really tank much Storm now, as neither of us have any whites. Now we're just tarping in. We have to look for a kill soon. Especially for the Siphon. Like, look at our health. And we don't have the most mats. So we're looking back, trying to get some kills. But mostly we're just trying to stay alive. And get the placement points. So we see with the zone pools, we're able to jump through these old builds. We're on a really good layer here. There's like one guy at the back who's a solo. High ground is all the way up there. We're in their blind spot, like they're right above us. They can't look down and shoot us. And then below us, that's not on our layer, so it doesn't really matter. So we're up here on a good layer, and we're able to build our way through. Now we look back, loads of people fighting below us. My teammate's able to get a kill there. He drops down for the loot. He also gets the Siphon. And right here, I'm telling him we have to drop down and fight. So I look down, I get the Siphon. Find some loot there. Now we're in a 2v1v2. There's a solo on low ground. We need to fight him. I try and kill him. He runs back into Storm. So not able to get that. And then we hear the high ground team dropping down. Or at least one of them drops down. But we're just tarping it out. I go up here. But I didn't even see him. I was so confused. Anyway, my teammate kills him. He gets the Siphon. But unfortunately, we're not going to win this game. If we take a look at the guy on high ground, he has everything. So many heals. So we'll take the second place. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you all in the next video.